Did you know that it is actually possible to leverage trade safely? I know, shocking. While everyone and their mother is saying that leverage trading is bad, no one is telling the other side of the story. While people are caught up in how much money YouTubers and influencers are making by promoting leverage trading websites, people are neglecting the fact that many people want to learn how to leverage trade. And I personally know some YouTubers who no longer want to make leverage trading videos due to all of the attacks and the hate that they receive for making them. But one YouTuber is not scared to make these videos. You see, the reason why YouTubers have made so much money promoting Bybit and other sites is because there's so much demand for it. So if there's a large demand for learning something and there are not people out there providing education, then what do you think is gonna happen? People are going to still do it. The only difference is they just aren't gonna know how, and they are going to go into it blind. So in my Margin Trading for Dummies series, I'm trying to preach to people how to do this the right way. I don't want people signing up for my link without understanding risk management and how to leverage trade safely, because it is possible and many people do it, and all the successful people started somewhere. Today, you're going to be looking at what may be the most important video you will ever watch on leverage trading as we discuss position size and how to set your stop losses correctly. Let's get it. Hello and welcome to BitBoy Crypto, your one-stop shop for all things related to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I make videos on this channel almost every single day. If you like what you hear or see, then please make sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and while you're at it, click the bell to turn on notifications. If you would like to take the conversation even further, then please join my Telegram group, the Bit Squad. It has exploded. We just passed 2,000 members. All right, guys, today we're going to be talking about the importance of position size and risk management when it comes to leverage trading. This is something that is absolutely crucial to understand if you want to be a successful trader. In this series, we aren't going to be talking about how to read a chart. We're not going to talk about how to decide whether it's best to long or short, or we're not looking at patterns, because you can be the best charter in the world and still lose when you're leverage trading. In my opinion, risk management is actually the very most important aspect of not just margin trading, but in trading in general. And if at any point you decide you want to try out Bybit for leverage trading or Femex, then please make sure to use my link so you can get some freebies with them. And I'm pretty sure if you already signed up and you didn't get the bonus money, you can just create a different account with my link and get that Skrilla. But I only want you signing up if you're going to be trading responsibly. Now, you can't talk about stop losses without first talking about position size. In the first video in this series, I talked to you about what % of your total amount you have invested in crypto you should be using for margin trading. If you want to catch up and watch that video first, then please click the link above to watch part 1. But in that video, I said that you should not be using more than 5% of your portfolio, and that for some of you, even that is too much. Personally, I keep the money I trade with totally separate from my portfolio. Like, let's say I get some Bitcoin for a job or for some advertising I did on the channel. I might take that money and throw it in my trading account. But I don't ever personally mix my portfolio with my margin trading accounts. It's something I do on the side. If you aren't happy with your portfolio size, then you should first work on that before even considering getting into trading in general. Now, there are two different perspectives you can take when it comes to position size, and they are actually pretty different. One method is to calculate a specific position size based on different variables, which I will explain later on in the video. So let's do the easiest method first because it's very easy. Now listen, if you have $100,000 you're trading with, you probably don't want to do this method. I can't see how this way could possibly be dangerous other than just something crazy happening on a site. But if you have a large amount in your account, I would consider the second method so you aren't risking your whole portfolio on every trade. We're going to set stop losses, but you never know. Crazy things do happen on margin trading platforms. That's why it's good to spread them out among a few sites. But Bybit is the most trusted name in margin trading right now, so I feel more comfortable here than anywhere else. I do like Femex and their derivative trading as well when it comes to Link and Tezos. Honestly, I usually will have trades open on both sites at the same time from different accounts. I've got several accounts. These are the only two margin trading sites though that I'm using at the moment. If you want to sign up for either, use bybit.bitboy.live with Bybit to get $90 free when you make a deposit, but you do have to use a VPN to sign up, and you don't have to use it again there. But without a VPN, you can sign up for Femex at femex.bitboy.live and get $72 for free, and 12 of that you get absolutely free without making a deposit. It's very easy. But once again, I'm only looking for responsible people to sign up with my link. I don't want to see people being reckless. But the point I was making is that I feel comfortable risking my portfolio on a trade because I'm only margin trading with usually about $2,000 or less in an account. I'm not a full-time trader. I do it as a hobby. If you're looking to do it as a hobby, then this way can make sense for you. Basically, all you do is calculate how much you are willing to risk per trade. It should be somewhere between 1 to 3%. In this account here, I have about 0.02 Bitcoin, about 185 bucks. So let's just risk 1%. 1% of 0.02 BTC is 0.0002 BTC. Just move the decimal 2 places over to the right. So Bybit and Femex both have this cool feature where it will show you what your risk is on a trade. The higher leverage you use, it just means you'll have to have a tighter stop loss. Because if your stop loss gets hit, all we're doing is losing that 1%, so we're okay risking that in a trade. So I'm gonna hit 5x and I'm gonna go long. This screen pops up and I can select my stop loss. So all I have to do is click the box and then play with the numbers until the risk is about 0.0002 BTC or 1%. That's if my stop loss gets hit. And now I'm using 5x, but I'm only risking 1%. Very easy. But the second method is a little more complicated. But if you plan on trading full-time one day, then this should be the method that you use. You can find this article by trader Crypto Cred on Medium. He's a great trader and got a lot of great resources, but this is probably his most popular article, or this is the one that I've at least read the most times, and I've referred to it several. So you guys can really wrap your mind around how this works. If you want to try examples out yourself, I've dropped the link to the article down below in the video description. So to calculate your position size for this method, you have to already have a stop loss in mind. You can't blindly trade with this method just on whichever way the wind blows. It's not a 50-50 gamble whether the price is going up or down. You need to have targets in mind. So the formula for calculating your position size is risk amount divided by distance to stop loss. So once again, your risk amount should be anywhere from 1 to 3%. So using the example above, let's just say I'm risking 3% this time, so now I'm risking 0.0006 BTC. But we need to convert this to dollars. So this is about $5.50. So now I have to find the distance from my entry to my stop loss. Let's say my entry on a long is 9,000 and my stop loss is 8,100, which gives me a nice round number here of 10%. So all I do here is divide my risk amount, which is $5.50, by 10% or 0.1, and I will get my contract size. When I do the math, I get $55, so that's my position size. That's how many contracts I need to purchase. A contract in margin trading is equivalent to $1, by the way. So it does not matter what you set your leverage at here. It's up to you to decide how tight you want your stop loss. But regardless of whether you're using 3x or 10x leverage, you're still going to be risking the same amount of contracts. So risk management is key. But once again, the lower the leverage, the less chance of liquidation, which is what we want to avoid at all costs. But I hope this has really put position size and stop losses on your radar, because this is something you must use. When you trade without stop losses, it's gambling, plain and simple. When you use stop losses, it is calculated risk, and you have a much better chance of success. But now it's your turn. Let me know what resources you use in order to be a successful trader. Or let me know what methods you've used that have failed for you. Drop those comments down below. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to smash the like button and hit the subscribe button to become a member. of the fastest growing community in crypto, the Bit Squad. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day. BitBoy out.